Good afternoon, everyone, once more. Quite a busy morning this morning. Didn't get up early again. Took the dogs out. We had a bit of a drizzly, wet walk. They didn't want to go anywhere, so I made them, as it wasn't pouring with rain, so that was fine. Came home and dried them off. I got their coats on as well, so I got them settled. And then I had a Zoom call with the WI. Coffee morning, we had a coffee morning. It was 9 of us. I think it was 9 of us, might have been 10. It was quite good. Lots and lots of chat about what's going on. Asking everybody, have you had the vaccination yet? 2 or 3 had. And you know, it's really a postcode lottery because one of the ladies hadn't, and she's in the age group, and other people who are higher up the alphabetical ladder and are younger than her have had it. So it was discussed, you know, who, what, where and when. But of course, where we are down here at the South Coast, there's a terrific number of older people, so we're going to be a lot longer for getting it. So that was that. We had this discussion about that. Then we were talking about what we might be able to do as a craft. We had one of our craft ladies on, what we might be able to do for a craft, perhaps through the summer months. There was talk about, should we do something for Easter? And then we came back to Valentine's Day. Could we make something for Valentine's Day? So there was lots of discussion about that. And of course, our craft lady said that we would be having this Christmas, our Christmas tree festival in the church. So we've got to think about what we're going to do for our Christmas tree theme this year. So, oh gosh, yeah, we've got to think about that because, you know, we have to start making many months in advance. So if we're not going to get back into the hall, we've got to get it through to all the members. You know, you've got to find a theme, get it through to all the members, you know, who's going to make what, who can make what, who would like to make what. So that's something to think about already. And then somebody was asking about Christmas cards. What do you do with a Christmas card? So I had seen I must have been on Facebook a few weeks ago about the Brent Lodge Wildlife Trust in Sidlesham, which is near Chichester. They were asking for Christmas cards, cut the front off, the picture of course, and send them in an envelope to them, and they will recycle them and make into gift tags to be sold in their charity shops. So I said this to our chairman, so she asked me to send the link to her, and she was going to put it out onto the WI, our monthly newsletter, so that if anybody's got Christmas cards, they can send them off. So if any of you are interested, it's the Sidlesham Wildlife Trust. The Brent Lodge Wildlife Trust, Sidlesham, Chichester. You'll find, if you Google it, you'll find it, and you just send them off. I did mine, so it's nice to know that they're not. You just don't put them in the recycle bin to be pulped down. They might get used. Some of your nice cards might get used, so that was interesting. Then I had my Zoom call with Emma. She told me all about her art, yesterday afternoon's art. Showed me her picture, which was very clever. Then this morning she's done French and music. I think she'd done music. So we were going through all her French. So she showed it to me online, and we were doing it. It was like a little quiz, so that was quite good. Brought back schoolgirl French to me. So that was interesting. So we did a couple of her little exercises. She told me a joke, Nanny. I said, well, I'd put it online. Where do fish get their money from? I said, I don't know. So she said, from the river bank. Oh, she said, I can tell you some more. So I said, no. I said, I'll just put that one on, and then people might laugh about that. They'll be able to say it. Haven't done my Joe Wicks this morning yet. Haven't had time, so I'm going to have my lunch and then I'll do it then because it's only a 10-minute one. I went off yesterday afternoon to collect all my shopping, and I had quick tea at Rachel's. We had chilli and jacket and a lovely salad. Had a lovely chat. She tried to sort out my my Halifax car insurance. They'd come on and said that I'd got to now go on a new site they've created for me to look at my documents online. So I had to log in, which I did it all, and I had to change the password I don't know how many times, but managed to do that because when I logged in, to blank screen. So I asked Rachel to have a look, and she did it on her phone. I said, yeah, it works on the phone, here it is, blah, blah, blah. So she said, I don't understand. So then she went through it and found that my iPad is an old one, and so the Halifax website isn't compatible with my iOS or whatever it is, so it won't upload it. So I said, oh, okay. So she said, this is where they get you, you know, after a while your iPad becomes old hat because a lot of the websites aren't compatible with it anymore. So she said, but you probably be able to pick it up on your phone. Well, I don't use anything like that on my phone. So she showed me how to do it if I needed to look at my documents online. She showed me how to do it on my phone because my phone's a little bit younger than the iPad. Not by much, she said. It won't last that long because my phone's, you know, quite an old one. So she showed me how to do that. So I can pick that up if I need to. So I thought, oh, do I want to be bothered with all this? Oh, please, you know, that's again having nobody to ask. Luckily, I've got them up there. So that was that sorted. There's something else. Oh, I'm on the local Facebook. No, not Facebook. On the local Nextdoor. So you get stuff that's happening in the village, and people ask, you know, have you seen this? Have you got that? Blah blah blah. Have you got a garage to rent and all that in the village? So I'm on that, and it comes through onto your Gmail, onto your emails, and you get the first 2 or 3 lines. Well, when you click on it, it takes you to the website, and now all of a sudden I've got nothing on the website. It won't load. So that, and it's been going on for some weeks. So that's possibly why my iPad is not compatible now to that. So if there's anything on there, I have to sort of text my friend in the village and say, can you look on Facebook, the Nextdoor website, and tell me what that says, because I've only got the first 2 or 3 lines. So she'll come back and say, oh, it just said so-and-so, and I said, that's fine, okay. But no, that's a bit frustrating, so I've lost that one. What else? Nothing else. I've had a couple of phone calls this morning. One to say that they're going to cut my telephone off. BT are going to cut my telephone off. And before they went any further, I just put the phone down. Then I had a phone call from Edinburgh, so I answered it, and it was all about my gas and electricity. They've got a good deal, and before he went any further, I said, no, that's fine, thank you very much, I'm sorted out with that. So I cut him off. I thought, well, they'll call you from any part of the country. And when it came up as Edinburgh, I thought, oh, I wonder what this is. I've got a friend up in Scotland. She's in Glasgow, but I thought Edinburgh. Now, is the vaccination centre up there? Let me just answer. I don't want to miss my invitation. But no, it wasn't. So that was that one. Great. Got rid of him. Actually, I must block that number, because if they're going to keep trying, I'll block that number. What else? there was an email from the gardening club talking about when we might get back into the village hall. They were hoping that we'd get back into village hall by Easter, when we have our spring flower show. But we've now decided that we don't think we're going to get back in before Easter, and it's too much preparation to put into it to find at the last minute we're not going to be out of lockdown. And one of the girls on the WI wondered if perhaps we will be out of proper lockdown after Easter, because she said, I don't think he's going to allow us to have Easter like Christmas. You can see your families at Easter. I reckon he'll keep us in lockdown until after Easter, and then he'll say that the children can go back after Easter, and we can all start circulating again. Oh no, she said she thought the children might go back after half term in February, and then somebody else said, oh no, that's only a few weeks away. And then somebody else said, I don't think the teachers will go back. They won't go back to school unless they've got the vaccination. So then it was sort of discussed that perhaps it might be after Easter, which is, another one. After Easter is the first few days of April. So that's when we think we might get back. I wonder if anybody's going.
Your call can't be taken at the...
No. It's obviously one of those, because as soon as it goes onto answer phone, they cut themselves off. Never leave a message. So I wonder who that was. Perhaps it was Amazon Prime to say they're going to be taking money out of my account, which I don't have Amazon Prime. I don't have Amazon. So, I'm getting quite a few of those today. It's probably just a wet day. They're up there, up north, not knowing what to do with themselves. So that's about it for the moment. I'm going to have some lunch. What's for lunch today? Soup. I think I'll have pate. Pate on toast. Yeah, just fancy that. Or pate on crackers. I don't know. I just boiled up I've just put some plums in the microwave. So I've got some plums for tea tonight. And what am I going to have tea tonight? Shepherd's pie. I think I'll have one of the shepherd's pies, because I put some sweet potato and ordinary potato, mix them together and made put on top. And they're cooking at the moment, so I think I might have one of those tonight. Yes. So that's all for everybody. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.